I think I'm live. Hello. Welcome to No Culty Vibes. I'm Cassie Marie. I talk about all things cults, pop culture, and trending topics. And today we're going to do a little get ready with me. I'm going to do my makeup for the day. And we're going to talk about Nancy Cartwright, Bart Simpson, and how I'm blocked on TikTok by, I think, all Scientologists that are on TikTok have me blocked. So I'm going to make sure I have everything ready and prepped, and we're gonna chat about it. I haven't done a get ready with me on YouTube yet. I've been trying to go live on TikTok, but we're gonna bring this to YouTube and see how it goes. I wonder if I have oh, I do have a paper towel. My camera looks a little blurry today. Let's see if we can fix it. Okay, I think that's much better. Now if I can stabilize my camera. Okay, so yesterday, Nancy Cartwright made a TikTok video talking about how Sabrina Carpenter, who is our favorite Polly Pocket pop princess right now, is in fact Nancy Cartwright's niece. Nancy Cartwright is the voice of Bart Simpson and has been since the beginning of The Simpsons. And I've talked a little bit before about Sabrina Carpenter being Nancy Cartwright's niece. And one of my friends tried to send me the video because she wasn't sure if I had talked about it before, if I knew about the connection. And I've talked about it like this year, but before Sabrina Carpenter really blew up is when I mostly had things to say about it. So anyway, she sent me the video and I went to go look on it and it said no video available. And I was like, oh, where is this video from? Did the person take it down? And she was like, no, like that's Nancy Cartwright's video. And I went to my other TikTok account to see if I could see it from there. And sure enough, I found Nancy Cartwright's TikTok. I saw the video, I saw what she was saying, and I was like, Bart Simpson blocked me on TikTok. And I'm starting to wonder if Scientology has a list of people that you have to block if you're a Scientologist, because when I heard from Aaron Smith Levin growing up in Scientology on YouTube, when I heard from him that Pasta Queen, who is really famous on TikTok, is also a Scientologist, I went to go look at her profile and I was blocked. And I was like, well, I wasn't sure if she was a Scientologist or not, but the fact that I am entirely blocked by her on TikTok leads me to believe that she probably is, because I don't know who else would block me on TikTok. So I wonder if Scientology is finally getting like hip to the fact that people are talking about them a lot on TikTok and have me on some kind of list. And it's probably, I have some videos about this on YouTube, but my guess is that it's probably from, hi Allie, it's probably from when I did all of those videos on Mustard Girl. Ian Rafalco did videos on her first on TikTok, I believe, exposing her as a Scientologist. Oh, thanks, Steph. Yeah, this is, it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. I think a lot of people use this like in tandem with a foundation. I'm not a huge makeup girly. I do very simple makeup, but I use it as foundation and I put a little powder on top of it to matte it out a bit. Because I like it and I like the finish of it. But yeah, so Ian did videos because Mustard Girl was going viral on TikTok and she has over 1 million followers. And she was doing these chicken apple sausage and veggies with mustard plates. And he was like, she's a Scientologist. Her dad's kind of a scammer and she's a little bit of a scammer too. So if you're giving money to her, whatever. Anyway, I did a bunch of videos about her and got a cease and desist from her lawyers, but it was a fake cease and desist. And Ian was like, don't open that. It's to steal your IP address. And so they can like see into your computer or whatever. So I'm pretty sure that put me on Scientology's radar on TikTok. So when I looked up Pasta Queen and couldn't find her, my sister had to screenshot all of that for me. It was before I had a second TikTok account. So she did that. And then my friend tried to send me Nancy Cartwright, Bart Simpson's videos, and I'm blocked. So I've got to be on the list. But I wanted to talk about like Scientology celebrities and like some that are Scientology adjacent, because I've had a couple of videos about that go viral on TikTok lately as well. What's my favorite color? My favorite color changes all the time. Pink, black, orange. What color do I use in Halo Glow? I use shade 3, light to medium. So Sabrina Carpenter is Nancy Cartwright's niece. And the connection between celebrity fandoms and cults is super fascinating to me. And the way that a lot of people just misunderstand the relationship between celebrities and cults and Scientology, also super fascinating to me. But I had wondered for a long time if Sabrina Carpenter was also a Scientologist. I didn't know how close she was to her aunt or what the relation was. And I had some people on TikTok tell me that they went to high school with the Carpenters, Sabrina Carpenter, her sister. Obviously, this is all hearsay. None of it can be verified. But they said that her sister went to like Scientology courses and that they at least dabbled in it. But Sabrina, in a comment section, I think on TikTok, someone asked if she's a Scientologist, and she replied to the comment and said debunked. Usually, if you are a Scientologist, you can't publicly deny it. They're usually trained not to talk about it at all, but they don't typically flat out deny. So that to me says she's probably at least not actively a Scientologist. Plus it's really bad PR and would look really bad if she was. I do know though that Will and Jada Pinkett Smith were always allowed to deny being Scientologists as well, which is some of the only celebrities that were ever allowed to deny so for whatever reason. But I don't think Sabrina Carpenter is a Scientologist. She's just Scientology adjacent, is what I call it. She's just close to Scientologists in her life. And she's currently dating Barry Keoghan or Keoghan. No matter how I pronounce his freaking name, people roast me, and every time I look it up, it says something different. But her boyfriend from Please, 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 from the music video, you know, that she's been at Taylor Swift concerts with and whatever, Barry, his stylist is a woman named Ilaria Urbianti. She's also a Scientologist, lifelong Scientologist. She was at the Danny Masterson trial defending Danny Masterson, and she has bullied the Jane Does from the Danny Masterson trial, and she's all around been a horrible person to them. So I think it's really crazy that, like, what are the chances that Sabrina and the boyfriend that she has both have like random Scientology adjacent connections, but aren't actually Scientologists that we know of. The story is crazy. You look great. How long ago did you fully transition? Oh my God. Yeah, it is a crazy story. Who else is Scientology adjacent? Oh, I also talked about Dakota Johnson recently because my friend sent me like TMZ or Backgrid or someone photographed Dakota Johnson with Jeremy Allen White with his kids at the beach in Malibu. And she was like, what is the connection with Dakota Johnson and Jeremy Allen White? Is that what I said the first time? Did I say Barry Allen White? What's the connection between Dakota Johnson and Jeremy Allen White? And the way my brain works is I only know connections people have to celebrity cult members. So I was like, I don't know what her connection is to him. I do know that Dakota Johnson used to date a Scientologist though. She used to date Danny Masterson's brother. What was his name? I can never remember all the Masterson names. Not Chris. I can see his face. He's the one that was on Last Man Standing. Wow. Complete like brain rot with that one. But yeah, she used to date a Scientologist. She also apparently is really good friends with Riley Keough, Lisa Marie Presley's daughter, Riley, who the Presleys, Priscilla Presley and Lisa Marie, rest in peace, have really distanced themselves from Scientology over the years. But yeah, Dakota Johnson's always been really good friends with Riley and dated, Jordan Masterson. So she's like Scientology adjacent as well. So crazy. And I always also think about Hillary Duff being Scientology adjacent because she's best friends with Alana Masterson, also a Masterson, Danny Masterson's sister, Jordan Masterson's sister. So really a lot of the Scientology adjacent celebrities have some connections to the Mastersons, which makes sense because there are a lot of them, and the Mastersons' mom, I'm pretty sure, did casting in Hollywood for a long time, or maybe still does. I'm drinking my iced coffee that I get every morning and take till noon to drink. It's literally just iced coffee and almond milk. Very boring, no flavors. I am friends with a celebrity makeup artist on TikTok, and she recommended this e.l.f. lash roll mascara because it's like a tubing mascara and it doesn't run or bleed. I always have problems with mascara like bleeding under my eyes or like running. This doesn't do that at all, but if it gets wet and if I cry, it just comes out in tubes. So it's not waterproof by any stretch of the imagination. But I like that it doesn't leave mascara lines under my eyes. So yeah, my friend said that if I ever write an autobiography, it should be called Blocked by Bart. And I think that's really funny. And I also wonder if Scientology has a list of people on social media that Scientologists aren't allowed to follow. I think the problem is that I have most of my followers on TikTok, so that's where everyone has me blocked. I can go to Instagram and follow all of these people because I don't post on Instagram as much. And a lot of the Scientology celebrities that are at least admit to being Scientologists are a lot older and aren't on TikTok yet. I think Nancy Cartwright hasn't been on very long. I don't think like Elizabeth Moss doesn't have a TikTok. She's probably the biggest celebrity right now. Tom Cruise isn't on TikTok. John Travolta's not on TikTok. Priscilla Presley's not on TikTok. Although I wonder if Riley Keough is. But I bet she wouldn't have me blocked, especially if they're distancing themselves. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know about Scientology, cults, or makeup. I would be happy to answer them as I'm finishing up makeup for the day. And I don't have my lipstick, so I'm done. So, if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Otherwise, this will be the video for today. If you are not watching this live and you have any questions, I can answer them in the next live I do as a Q&A. If you want to know what other Scientology celebrities there are, or if your favorite celebrity is Scientology adjacent, comment them now or leave them in the comments on the replay, and I will look into it and make videos. I'm thinking about restarting my celebrity cult member series on TikTok, and instead of just calling it celebrity cult member, call it like, is your favorite celebrity a Scientologist? And just go through all of the celebrities of the moment right now and answer if they are Scientologists or if they have like crazy Scientology connections. Now I just gotta do my hair. And we will be ready to make more videos for the day. Okay, that's it. Hi, first time here. I love learning about cults. I love watching cult documentaries. Yes, I love watching cult documentaries too. That is what first got me into cults and deconstruction and deconstructing from the culty church and the cult-like business, spiritual business coaching groups that I was part of. So I'm a big cult documentary fan. And I've recently gotten into reading cult memoirs and also reading books, more books about cults, like books by Dr. Stephen Hassan and Dr. Yanya Lalich, and more of like the technical things too. So I love it. Hope you stick around because I have a lot more culty content coming from all different kinds of cults. All right, guys, I'm ready for the day, so I'm gonna go now. And let's do this again tomorrow, maybe. Thanks for watching. Bye.